Listen, I feel so lucky to do what I do for a living. I'm like, we got the trading deadline. I don't think anything big is going to happen, but Blake Griffin thing happened a couple of weeks ago, and that looks good for Detroit. But let me say this. So this is kind of my, when it comes to New England, I've watched every snap. I lived in Connecticut. I kind of get the pulse. I have enough sourcing there. I kind of get the pulse of the organization. And so when this thing happened yesterday with Josh McDaniels, a lot of people are like, whoa, Cowherd, you called it. Belichick's out of here. I don't know if he's out of here now, but I do think it is shrinking. But what has happened this year had never happened before. Remember, Bill Parcells left New England with the famous quote, if you want me to make dinner, I should get a shot for some of the groceries. So Parcells has always been the guy, owner stability matters. Once the owner starts meddling, get out of here. So Belichick comes to New England, and Kraft has never meddled. And then all of a sudden this year, ESPN story, Bob Kraft basically says, yeah, we're not trading Brady. Garoppolo's out of here. I absolutely believe that Belichick was not in love with that. But Belichick also knows, I got Brady, I got a great owner, I have stability, so he sucks it up and deals with it. But I'm going to throw this out there. Do we know that Belichick necessarily is happy with this? Now think about it. Just think about this. So Tom Brady, I think, could have played a role in this. Did Bob Kraft wake up yesterday and say, I owe Tom Brady one? And for the second time, reached in to make this deal a done deal. Just think about this. So Tom Brady, a couple of months ago or a month ago, opened up a magazine, ESPN the magazine, and it torched him. It was a bad look for his brand. It made it look like Tom Brady forced Jimmy Garoppolo out. Tom Brady, all he's done is elevate this franchise. Month ago, 6 weeks ago, opens up ESPN the magazine. Bad look. Looks like people inside the organization have leaked to make Brady look bad. A diva, a star, separating, guru, own trainer. Tom doesn't say anything. Then Tom Brady goes to the Super Bowl Sunday, throws for 500 yards, almost 11 yards a pass. His greatest Super Bowl statistically, and loses because they can't make a stop. And then Malcolm Butler gets benched. And Tom has to go to Instagram and kind of apologize for everybody. Did Bob Kraft step in there yesterday and go, once again, I'm going to side with Tommy. I owe Tommy one. I mean, ask yourself. They could have made a big offer to Josh McDaniels 2 weeks ago. Why now? Why after Tom Brady threw for 500 yards in the Super Bowl and Malcolm Butler was benched? Why now did they step up? Did Belichick just now say, we can't lose him? Belichick was the one reportedly helping Josh McDaniels get the job. Helping Colt general manager Chris Ballard. Ballard's close with Andy Reid, one of Belichick's guys. For the second time in a few months, did Bob Kraft step in, like he did with the Garoppolo trade? Did he step in and say, Tom carried us this year. We didn't have Edelman. We lost Hightower. We missed Gronk in the AFC Championship. You benched Malcolm Butler. We lost Brandon Cooks. Tom throws for 500 yards. We owe him one. And he sat down with Josh McDaniels, overpaid him, and kept him. Do we know Belichick was on board? Do we know it for sure? Absolutely. I mean, would Belichick necessarily? Now, we know Tom and Josh are very, very, very tight. We also know that Brady and Belichick aren't always that tight. That's been reported. Was this Tom saying, Bob, no Gronk, no Edelman, no Cooks, no Malcolm, 500 yards, ESPN article. You kind of owe me one here. Because we know Tom and Josh are close. You've seen it in the documentary.
Hey, on the 96 Cavalier, Roy, I was watching Cincy preseason. After Gronk hits the end, he can go vertical like a Hoffa. Check out that play, Cincy preseason, play 30. Let me know what you think. This is always the collaboration. This is, me watching all the film and then having my idea, and Josh will do the same thing.
You know, I have really strong feelings about what I like and what I want to do, and he has very strong feelings about what he likes and what he wants to do.
Hey, buddy, I saw the same play.
Okay.
I'll call it the same thing. I'll just call it 96 Cavalier Roy.
I mean, he wants to kill me sometimes, and believe me, I want to kill him sometimes. But I think we have a great deal of respect and trust and love for one another because we know once we come together on game day that we're both giving it everything we got and we're doing the best we can.
So we know that relationship's great. It really is. I mean, brothers yell and fight. We know it's great. And we know Brady and Belichick's not always great. And we know Kraft and Belichick is a little tense right now. It's been hoarded. I'm just saying yesterday when I watched that, why now did New England step up and open the vault? Why yesterday? Why not a week ago? Why? After the Malcolm benching, after Tom throws for 500 yards, after Cooks get hurt, after the ESPN article. I mean, it seems to me, if you wanted Josh, you'd have gone up to him before the Super Bowl and said, yo, bro, we're going to pay you $4 million to stay here. Why after the loss?
Because it was a setup. Also, did you notice in that video that Tom Brady's hat was backwards?
I didn't like that.
How do you feel about him
I don't
now?
feel great about that, I'll be honest with you. I think a little bit less of him. I don't like that.
I
You know
was
what I
worried
like?
for your
That Brady
relationship.
drives himself in the lousy traffic to work.
Why don't you like that?
I love that.
He's
He's got,
you do love it.
I love that. He
Okay.
doesn't have a driver. He's not in the back of a limo. Tom's got his pickup truck driving through that. I've been in that traffic. John,
Oh, it's
you've been
awful.
in that traffic. It is
Going to
awful.
Foxborough?
It is the worst stadium entrance and exit in the league. Hour 2 coming up.